Hey guys, welcome to my channel. How are y'all doing today? So here today on Abby the Witch, I am going to be doing week 5 of the Witch's Black Lent, the 7 Deadly Sins Challenge made by Jasmine Ambrosia and Beanbag Hagwag here on YouTube. This week's prompt is to make a spell for the sin that we've been working with. And like I have mentioned in my other week's videos for this challenge, I am working with the sin Greed. Last week I made my greed oil. Here it is right here. It is ready, it is charged, it's all ready to go. I did go ahead and activate and charged my wealth sigil. Try not to light my Book of Shadows on fire. Here is my wealth sigil in my Book of Shadows. And I actually poured some of my money oil onto the sigil itself to further activate it, and I charged it. Let me know if you would like to see how I activated and charged the sigil, or just how I generally activate and charge most of my sigils. I would be happy to show you. Okay, so for this spell, this is just a wealth spell, okay, for well-balanced greed. What I'm going to be doing is using I used this bowl last week as well. Did I use this bowl last week? I can't remember. I use this bowl for offerings, for various workings. It's not really my cauldron, but it's just something that I utilize a lot. You can probably see that I have fresh water in here. I use fresh water a lot in spells. I think water is extremely powerful. I tell new witches a lot that if you don't have any supplies, just use fresh water. Fresh water is such a powerful tool. I believe it's a portal really for your magic to work through. So it's great for spell work. Putting your intention and your ingredients into the water it kind of works as a portal to me, and sends it into the universe. That's kind of how I view it. So anyway, I have some fresh water. I have my money oil. I have some adventurine, some green adventurine. And I have nine pennies that I cleansed very, very well using sound. And actually my own breath too. I cleansed these pennies. Make sure if you're ever using actual money in any workings, make sure you cleanse it really well, because I mentioned in my last video too that it just gets handled by so many people and there's so many hands on it before you have it, that it's just a good idea to really cleanse it energetically really well, in my opinion. And why 9? 9's just a significant number to me. The power of 3s is really powerful in witchcraft. So I have 9 pennies. And I also have my incantation that I made my first video on this. I forget what week it was for. I think it was week 2 or 3. You're supposed to make a poem or an incantation for your spell. So I also have that with me as well. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now that I have everything gathered and I told you everything, I cleansed my bowl before I put fresh water in. I cleansed my pennies. I have all of my tools out. I have my candles lit. I always ask for protection before I do any spell work. So now that I have everything ready, I think what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and do it and just show you guys what I do instead of talking.